Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I am back with a Tuesday morning haul. I am super excited to show you. I have not been to Tuesday morning. I think it's probably been 6 months or more. It is not a place that I can go in without. I think what I'm going to start doing is just going in with cash only. Um, I but I never regret one thing I buy. They have such fantastic buys. I went in there for a specific thing, but I came out with gardening organization, of course, crafting, birthday goodies, camper things, refrigerator organization, birthday gifts. It was crazy. You know how that is. Even granddaughter gifts. So, anyways, this is going to be very long. I know it. I'm going to confess it now, and I'm going to film this probably in 2 to 3 parts. Pardon me. So let's get started. It's going to be fun. Okay. All right. So first thing is I have this upside down, and excuse the rattle, but I wanted you to see. My husband is a soda guy. I am giving up sodas because of lots of reasons, but I was off them from 2004 until 2020. I don't know why. So my husband kept saying, "Hey, here, you want a soda?" And I was like, oh, okay, sure. And what a bad habit. But anyways, I mean, there could be worse. There could be worse. But he loves Red Hots, and he loves anything vintage. And if he doesn't want the box, I'll take this and put my craft supplies in it. But I thought these were so cute. Look at these bottles. So it's the Red Hot soda. So anyways, and it's pure cane sugar, which he won't have a soda unless it's pure cane, and he really likes glass bottles. That's his jam. So I thought, that's easy. Did you like my there? All right, guys. Do you guys use these containers and put your pictures in them? If you don't, why not? Because this is like the easiest organization ever for anybody who has a large picture project. Now, I will confess to you that I have used some for pictures, but what I'm buying them for now, and they have gone up sky high. For a while, Walmart carried them at about the $14.99 range. And so when I was at Tuesday morning, they had tons of things on clearance, tons of different sales, etc. So these were regularly, and I mean, when you buy these now online, they can be, I've seen them 50 some odd dollars. Do not pay that. Do not pay that. They're wonderful, but they're not 50 something dollars worth. I mean, I'm seriously, And I'm sure that there is a little bit difference if you can find an iris version of it. Iris is such great quality. But number one, I was thrilled to see crafting stuff back in. It's not as big as it used to be, but there was something, and it was filled with things that I was very interested in. It didn't have everything that I loved that they used to always have, but that's okay as long as they don't give up on us, right? Us crafters. So this was regularly $24.99. I got it for $14.99. Plus there was some kind of I don't know if it was a clearance or sale or somewhat, but I ended up getting it for cheaper. These are worth everything, and I use the multicolored ones for my gardening seeds. Yes, I do. I have 2 of them already. So I bought 2 more. Recently, my husband said, "We've got so many gardening seeds. What are we going to do?" And what really happens is I try different varieties in my garden, and then I just decide, okay, and anyways, but I was so thrilled to find them. I just thought, because what happens in gardening is you get different variations, so like different kinds of basil, just all kinds of things. And you don't use a whole packet sometimes. I mean, yes, we have massive gardens, and we are very blessed, and we work for them. I mean, and right now they're just burning up. I'm literally looking outside, 2 pots with the identical bulbs that have been in there for 2 seasons now, and one is completely burned up, and they get the same amount of water and the same amount of light. This weather, I have never had my porch shut down on tomato production, And I was looking last night, and I was so sad to see that my tomatoes that usually make it all the way through to October, I'm going to, if they're all dead, I'm going to pull them all out and I'm going to plant again. And I know you're probably thinking, why would you do that? You can run your tomatoes if you're even in 109-degree weather, which God willing, we're getting rain this evening. We are all praying because it'll be a long time before we get any more. And we haven't had any in ages, but there is, sorry, there is a hot variety of tomatoes that you can put out in Texas, and it works beautifully. And I always tell people, if you're not really an attentive gardener and you can start with the hot tomatoes, then just get them and keep them all summer long. All my herbs are doing fantastic. I did have some go to seed very early because of the extreme heat. I had some that I've had for years that went to seed that they've never gone to seed before, and they went really early. So it's just very interesting to see how this is playing out. We probably should be watering every day up on the porch. It's the only thing that was not water lined, which was, like I've said many times before, it was the place I bought the water lines first for. But I mean, my daughter is helping us. She comes, she's helping house sit for the next couple of weeks. So good for her. I mean, she's getting a break. She's having fun. It's really good. And, but she comes back here during the day on most days, less 2 days, of the week. So 5 days a week. And we always, text every night, every morning, when she's out and about, and she's always letting us know. But so she's doing the watering for me in those areas. And I'm very thankful because, this heat is extreme. It's dangerous heat. It is, it's stifling. And I got so sick Tuesday, and I don't get sick in the heat. Because I have so much arthritis, I love the heat. But when you're getting heat with no breeze, I mean, it is dead still outside. I'm looking right here, right outside my front glass door, and it's just totally just dead. So it is just a very, very, very weird time for us here in Texas. Okay, so I told you I had gotten something that would be for my family pictures. Look, isn't this darling? This is a little one. It was originally $12.99 for $5.99. So I'm holding these still so you can maybe get the SKUs. Because many people always ask me that. So, but I'm going to use these for my Christmas projects for each of our children, each family, and then granddaughters. So it works out really, really well. When we get more grandkids, I'll have to have more of these. But anyways, and what a burden. What a burden. No. Not at all. Those two little girls, we went yesterday, and I mean, the baby photo bombed the picture I was taking of her sister. She loves the camera, that little cutie. And I mean, her older sister had done it. She's 2.5, a little over 2.5. And she, she's done that to her sister. And I just thought that was hilarious. But when the baby did it on 2 different pictures, I was like, you are hilarious. So she's like, almost 8 months. But anyways, they are sweet as pie. And they've got their Mimi Chris wrapped all around their little fingers. And yeah, we're not going to change. We're not going to change. So I have small glue guns, and I have a ton of them, but they're deep in the storage. And I thought this was just the holder for that price, because I've priced out holders and they're like $20. This is for a glue gun. It is crazy what you get. Hold on. Because I stood there and looked at it, and I was like, you get the stand and storage, you get the hot glue gun, you get 10 clear glue sticks, 5 black. I don't know where you'd use black, but okay. And then 2 finger protectors, and then a shaper, or where you need to move some of the glue that dropped on something. This was regularly $32.99. And they sold it for $14.99, plus there was a discount on that. Yes. I was like, done. And it's We Are Memory Keepers. So I'm thrilled. I can't wait to get this in the office desk, and it will be wonderfully used. And I'm just thankful. Some of these things you find and you just think, oh, that's just frou-frou. And then you get through and you're like, I am really glad I got that. So excuse the rattle. I'm trying to get everything put together. All right, there it is. That's what I thought. Okay, so I did, even though I'm with Stampin' Up, I did pick up a few stamps. And the reason why is they're pretty for like a one type of project, and I don't mind spending $3.99 plus some discount on top of that. But I do like Crafter's Companion. I really, really do. I think these are really, these are the stamps right here, if you can see that. And I just think it's very sweet. They say, sending loving thoughts, you make my heart bloom, and with love. And you know, we've gone through so much loss that sometimes you don't want to say, you know, the typical "I'm so sorry for your loss." You want to say like sending, what did it say? Sending loving thoughts. How wonderful would that have been? Okay, I loved this because it's kind of that art. Am I saying Greco? I can't, you know, that very 40s type of look, maybe 30s. And yet it could be a picture frame. I love this. If you wanted to self mat, you know, the whole thing. And it was $17.99 for $9.99. What a great deal. Whoops, sorry. Okay. And this one I loved. I mean, I picked this up the first time I walked through there. So this is Spellbinders Cutting Dies. It was $14.99 for $6.99. And isn't it gorgeous? So it makes just the little window seal and the opening, you know, windows. And I thought that was so sweet. And I just thought I could just do lots of different things with that. All right, my youngest daughter's birthday will be coming up soon, and these were beautiful. This is how they cut out the floral and the butterfly. She loves butterflies and she loves flowers. And it's for an A2 card, and it was $12.99 for $5.99. And again, additional amount off. So this is the most unique die I've ever seen. It is called Fancy Dies by Hero Arts, and it was $14.99 for $7.99. Now, if you look at that, there's a teapot, there's just all kinds of bits and pieces. So here's what you can do with it. You could do if you had two little mice or kitties or puppies or little girls or whatever, and you could literally cut out the die, let that be the background, and then take your two little characters, you know, two little snowmen, whatever you want. How cute would that be for? And you just make your own type of card. So I mean, I'm a tea girl. I love tea parties. I thought, yeah, I can't pass that up. That's just too cute. I mean, it's just really, really sweet. So in some of these dies, when you're going to places like Tuesday Morning or any kind of, you know, clearance type thing, you want to be sure that there's not something that needs to go with it, like a stamp or another die. And when I stood there and studied and looked like they had just added, like they added in the mushroom, they added in, there's a butterfly up here. They've added a few things that we would all kind of have in our stash. How much fun is that? I thought that was so sweet. Okay, now, I have a family member whose last name is Swan. So you know, when I saw this pink swan, I just had to get it. And it was $14 for $6.99. I'll put that there. And it's a little princess one. And this family member's had all boys. And so one day when her boys get married, they hopefully, well, one of them's going to have a girl. I just decided one of them has to have a girl. And if not, I'll just give it to her. But I just thought that was the sweetest thing ever. And I thought for $6 or $6.99, I could totally get that and just put that up. And this family member has also sent me things for my granddaughters. So, yeah. So, it's kind of special. All right. Now, this is for the grands. I saw this and thought, excuse me, I'm going to rattle, so forgive me. Hold on, guys. I'm going to turn this inside out. It's been all over everything, the truck and everything. So I want to get that done. Okay, so I got this, and I love this. So there were I got two sets of little gardening gloves. Aren't these sweet? And I thought these would be perfect for our granddaughters for like their Christmas gift. And so they live on a farm, you know, so they're now moving from the city. They still have their house in the town, whatever you want to call it. And they're moving out to the farm. And I thought they've built a little mini like house, teeny, I think they're calling it the tiny house. And and they are getting ready to, they are in the process of building their big house. And so they've already are working with a builder and all kinds of stuff. So I thought these were just so sweet. And they were, let's see, $6.99 for $4.99. And this is all the Melissa and Doug, which my daughter's always like, oh, we love Melissa and Doug. You know, it's a Montessori, you know, kind of like, I don't know if it's official Montessori, but she likes a lot of their toys and a lot of their equipment. So then I got the little sweet gardening basket or gardening bag for, let's see, $16.29, which we know that's not right. It's probably 16. It's either $15.99 or $16.99, but for $9.99. And it comes with, so here's a little pouch, and I'm gonna give them some like flower seeds and things like that, and I'll fill it full. And then it comes with a little spade and a little, hold on if I can get it out. I don't want to undo it yet because I want it to kind of stay together until Christmas. But this is a, what is this thing? Oh no, it's a trowel. It's a little like trowel. I'm not gonna pull it out because it's down in there good and they've got it attached. So I thought this was the sweetest like gift for both the girls. And even if I saved it till, you know, like Valentine's, wouldn't this be a fun Valentine's gift? Because by then the baby will be over a year old. The other granddaughter will be over 3, and I think it would just be a perfect gift for the girls when they go out. And like they have bug catchers, and granddaughter likes to catch bugs, you know, that kind of good stuff. So anyways, I thought that would be a fun, super, super fun gift. Okay. I think that's it for all the crafts. Yeah, I think it is. So I think we're at a good stopping point. The next part of this is birthday gift, kitchen organization, and camper, I believe. So thanks so much for stopping by. I will have part 2 next week. And it's the whole reason I went there. So I'm going to let you guys go. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you've enjoyed this. Tell me what's your favorite. You know, tell me if your Tuesday morning is back up to speed and, you know, getting all the good crafts, let me know. I'd love to hear from you. Okay, friends, I pray your day's blessed, creative, and lovely. Thank you so much for being here. I loved being with you, and I pray you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Okay, guys, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Leave a comment. Talk to you later. Bye, y'all.